Welcome to Subramani. Uh, if you have seen, financial scamming has just increased and increased dramatically. I got a phone call saying your daughter has been caught in the rape case. Can you imagine? And obviously a video call coming from a guy who looked like a police inspector. It was a call from Pakistan. And I laughed it out, and he said, I'll put the video online. I said, please put it online, it doesn't matter, right? So some of us may be able to smell the scam the minute it comes, but not everybody is so good at seeing it, right? For example, I get tips regularly from many people saying this low price share, 1 rupee, 2 rupees, 5 rupees, whatever, is worth buying because it is going to go up, and it actually does go up. It is the old classic buying and dumping, right? So you buy penny stocks, or let's call them Pisces stocks in India, and then you pump it up and then you dump it and you go away. You just can't complain to anybody. There is no point in complaining. The regulators know about it. Talking about it does not help, but you have to be careful that you don't become a victim to such things. Now come to something like a cryptocurrency. The guy advertises, he creates a post and he says, you come here and trade. So people trade, then you put 500 rupees, it becomes 700, then it becomes 5,000, 10,000. When you try to withdraw, he says 10,000 is too small. Then you keep on pumping money into it, it becomes 5 lakhs, 10 lakhs. When you try to withdraw, you realize it's fake. There is nothing you can do about it. That person is just vanished. Your money is gone. If you go to the police, they have no clue how to handle it. Of course, they have a cyber cell, so they may be able to track a little bit. Then you realize the whole game has been played from abroad. Maybe the person playing the fraud has been kidnapped, tortured and kept there and forced to play this game. I am not getting into it. When RBI and the government tried to say that cryptocurrency is illegal and cryptocurrency has to be banned, our great court said no, people have a right and freedom. So all in this great freedom struggle, we have freedom. We have freedom to do online gambling. We have freedom to buy any shit that we want. We have right to lose money. And when you lose money and you go to the court will say you should have been more careful. When RBI goes to the court and says cryptocurrency has to be banned, the court says no, people have a right to lose money. Why are you interfering? Let people lose money. So I don't know where help can come for you from. I keep saying that the only way a woman can be protected against a potential rapist is by her learning judo, karate, boxing, some kind of self-defense so that she can fight. I mean, if it's 5 people there, she can't do anything maybe, but some mental and physical fitness is necessary to tackle such things, right? Maybe kicking a guy in the balls or something like that. So similarly, what else can you do and what are the risks that you run? Of course, I am not worried that I will fall victim to a scam today, but 10 years later when my guard is lower and I mean, I have seen really smart people losing money to such scamsters. Something happens and your brain just goes away for that nanosecond and you lose money. So should we have banned cryptocurrency? I don't know, but cryptocurrency is now crippled in the sense that the taxation is so bad that you just can't make money in cryptocurrency. I still don't know why people fall for it, but then I see a young student coming and saying, oh, I'm also doing currency mining and I'm making money and I'm going to use that money to pay my college fees. Great, so be it. I don't understand. I'll stay away from it the way you do it, right? Similar methods as cryptocurrency frauds, share buy dump frauds. Now you will also see companies offering 10%, 11%, 12% interest rates. Again, that's a fraud, right? So when there are so many fraudsters, what can you do? You can try to fight it through social media. Seriously, you're joking. Another new fraud, I mean not a new fraud, an old fraud, but in the new form, is by creating a page. I can go and create a Warren Buffett tips on Facebook, right? Meta allows me to do that. then you go and complain, and I go and get a $15 or something it costs to get a blue tick kind of a thing in Meta, or in Twitter I get it, and then I create a Facebook page, or I create a Rakesh Jhunjhunwala trading tips, right? Nothing stops me from doing it. So obviously, fairly obviously, somebody from Rakesh Jhunjhunwala's family will comment, and Meta will say, sorry, but it is not in our policy to do it. It meets all community standards. So scamming meets community standards because they're making money. So to think of social media as a place where you have friends, you're mistaken. These companies make a lot of money, right? So it is in their interest not to worry so much about spamming or scamming, right? They don't care. I mean, so many spam messages even on Meta that I get on to now it is also, I mean, your LinkedIn is full of unsolicited messages. Every day there will be 10 or 12 which you have to clear out, offering you training, offering you recruitment services, etc., 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 right? All those things keep happening. Don't they know what is happening? Of course they know what's happening. Of course they know that Subra has created these pages. Of course they know that Subra is making money, and I can even create a Buffett at UPI, right? Nothing stops me from doing that, or trading tips at UPI, something like that. So obviously the money comes into my account. Poor chap Warren Buffett doesn't even know about it. Rakesh Jhunjhunwala, God bless his soul, there is no way how he would know about it. He does not even exist. So I can create Graham's fundamental tips, or Soros trading tips. Today Soros is not a very famous guy in India, but yeah, we can do that, right? So Soros is famous enough for me to give you trading tips. So all these things happen. So doesn't Meta know that this is happening? Doesn't LinkedIn know this is happening? This is like mis-selling, right? Everybody knows that mis-selling happens in mutual funds. Everybody knows mis-selling happens in life insurance policies. The regulator knows, the CEO knows, the salesman knows, the company knows, the agent knows. Everybody knows what's happening. So can you go and say mis-selling should not happen? Mis-selling will happen. Scamming will happen. Meta will not cooperate with you. LinkedIn will not cooperate with you. They are all making money out of this. They are being paid. I think Macaulay uses this saying, they are being paid not to understand that you're being scammed, or scamming means their community standards, whatever it means, right? So you go and deposit money in a cryptocurrency, then you lose it, but the government can't do anything, RBI can't do anything, because when RBI tried to do something, the court said no, this can't be done. So what happens is you lose money to that app, and that app is abroad sitting somewhere. Similarly, I mean, why this thing came up is somebody has created my fake profile on Meta and has been asking people for money. So should you give money? Obviously answer is no, but it is there. There is a fake profile created with my photo is there, and tomorrow they can ask you for money. Then fairly obvious that it is not me, it is somebody else who is doing it. And he can even create a Subra at upi.com, and people can pay for it. He can give tips, he can create a WhatsApp group, he can do all those things, and nothing that I can do to stop him from doing it, except creating a video and saying, boss, I have no such presence on Meta or anywhere where I am giving trading tips or telling you what to buy, what to sell. Nothing of that sort. I don't have a WhatsApp group where I am giving tips, nothing like that, right? So I have some friends whom I tell them what I bought and what I sold. That's it. I tell them after I have done it. So it's not that I expect them to front run for me or I front run for them. I tell them I bought the share, I sold the share, and I may not even give them indication as to what quantity I do. I may give an indication of the price approximately, and my price can vary. I mean, something like a Thomas Cook I bought at 400, I've also bought at 212. So how will you know what price I bought it, right? So my average price could be 180 or 170 because I may have bought more at higher levels. So something like this can perfectly happen, right? So all these things are happening. Be careful about, forget me. But and also it is important for you to share such things with your family. You may be smart enough not to fall for it, but what happens to your mother, father, husband, father-in-law, mother-in-law, daughter, son? They may not be smart enough, right? They may fall for it. So be careful. They may just press a number. I know one girl was called by a guy and said, your father is poor, he does not even have a credit card. She says, of course my father has a credit card. So he says, give me the number. So she gives the number and says, this number you may have generated, give me the CVV. She gives the CVV, and the father loses money, right? So how data can be stolen from your house is not known. The courts will not protect you, that is a guarantee. The government has got its limitations. The police will write down. Beyond that, the police can't do anything, because this fraud could have very well originated in Bihar, in UP, in Kerala, in Tamil Nadu, in Maharashtra. Does not matter, and very quickly the link will go to Pakistan or somewhere, and there your Indian authorities won't be able to do anything, right? So all these things are happening. Be careful about it. It can happen to the best of us, I mean, I'm sure it can't happen to me, or I'm convinced it can't happen to me now at current stage of my mental alertness, but it can happen to my wife, it can happen to my daughter, it can happen to my mother, right? It can happen to everybody around. I mean, I'm sure it is going to happen to somebody who is also, or even though they have watched this video. So please share this video either in the video form, or if you think that your family needs more help, explain it to them. That is much better. Thank you.